Sparkling Diamonds with Brittany and Robin. I am Brittany.
And I'm Robin. Hey!
And we are here for a fun unboxing video. So before we get into this, if you're new to our channel, welcome! We're so glad that you guys have found us. We're a mother-daughter duo who enjoy diamond painting and make lots of diamond painting content. We're also trying to add in some new crafts, which are coming soon, I promise, guys.
I feel like
we keep saying that and saying this like we're teasing you, but I swear it is. Once we get everything kind of settled down after this week, we hopefully can record some of that other content. So if you're returning, as always, thank you guys so much. Welcome back. So what we're doing here, so this is actually, ironically enough, I'm going to tell you, not my kit. not Robin's kit either. It was actually loaned to us just for a quick unboxing because it's something, number one, this is a sponsor of the wonderful event that we're currently hosting, which is Visions of the Soul. So this is technically going to be like a little bit of a sponsor spotlight. You'll probably, depending on when I have ordered several kits as well from Mystical Dream Diamonds. So you'll probably see some more, but this is a Becca Tindol piece from Mystical Dream Diamonds. So this is actually going to be one of her digital artworks that she uses for like clothes and stuff. And so we're going to take a peek at this. Thank you so much for loaning this to us to unbox. So we're going to be gentle with this because this is not ours. Now, I've never ordered from her, so we're actually going to take a look at this box a little bit first, guys. So diamond painting kit, it does have Mystical Dream Diamonds. And then down here you're going to have your image. This is going to be what we're looking at today. It's called Fragmented Blue by Becca Tindol. It's 65 by 65 and it's going to be square. On this side, it's got her little slogan, bring sparkle to your life, and then her website again. And then this side, same thing. And then the back, why diamond paint with Mystical Dream Diamonds? Lots of like positives of diamond painting. Her slogan again, and then some kit contents. So, oh, the end does have a small photo. It doesn't have like the details on it, but it does at least have your photo there. So if you store your diamond paintings laying down. So we're gonna be gentle with this baby.
I will say I saw this and the other one, so there's several varieties of these.
Yeah, she's got several. I think there's like 6 or 7 pieces of digital art from her. She uses for clothes. So.
Oh, by the way, I do have an order of her clothing. So I do love her clothing. And you know we have a Becca Tindol event going on. But I don't know, like, so I didn't know if I would like a piece like this. Can I just say, and we haven't unboxed it, obviously, but I already told Brittany, like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely stunning. And so I think the more we get into it, the more stunning it's going to be. And I'll be quiet now so you can go ahead.
So right off the bat, we do get an inventory sheet. Now, I will tell you, this doesn't have, like, the name or anything on it, but it does have the image. And it does have like the little number here, like the F1751, which kind of ties along to like the drills in the canvas. But you have the size, so it's square resin with 3 ABs and 2 mystical dusts. A total of 57 colors. And so this inventory sheet, I am a fan of this, especially if you like to enhance kits. So again, it tells you the number of colors, but then you've got your symbol as it shows on the canvas, the DMC color, how many you need, how many they sent, and then if you want to know the weight and the total number of bags.
57 colors is a lot. I'm surprised.
And now I will say this is going to be computer rendered. So if you are somebody who loves hand rendering or you don't like a lot of crazy confetti, these kits, the digital art ones like this might not be for you because they are all computer rendered. I will tell you there are 2 that I really like that have glow in the dark drills as well as ABs and mystical dust. I have been eyeing it. You may see that eventually. So before we look at the canvas, in here we're gonna have a sticker sheet, a toolkit, and our drills. So this is going to be a pour glue canvas, so we can roll it back on itself if it won't stay flat. But let's see if we can't just like get it to cooperate and lay flat here. So we'll look at the sticker sheet here real quick and then the toolkit. So the sticker sheet, you're going to have your image. Again, the square resin, you've got the code again. All of these are individual stickers here that pull off like this. The only thing I wish that was on the sticker sheet, especially if you do logbooks, is, well, I guess you could handwrite it. I was going to say the artist name in the kit. But I guess if you do a logbook, you could handwrite the name in the kit instead of cutting it out as a sticker. Yeah. But then you have 2 little flower stickers here you could cut out. And you can cut out this whole image because, again, this is a whole sticker sheet. So
My book, if you are ever interested, I've shown it before. We'll link it down below. It has a place to write all that on in it.
All right, toolkit. So pretty standard toolkit. You're going to get your pink wax. There's going to be 3 little round things of pink wax in here. If you do use this, just make sure both sides have plastic on them. Just make sure you peel it back or you won't get any pink wax. You do get some very sharp pointy tweezers, so just make sure you keep the tip on those. A few extra baggies. Again, this kit does come kitted up in baggies already, so these are really kind of just like in case of emergency, but there's a couple extra ones. You have a very standard small white diamond painting tray, and then your diamond painting pen and squishy, which if I can get the squishy on, there we go. You have a single placer on this end, and you'll have just like a 3-placer and a 9-placer. It gives you an extra multi-placer, so some options there. So pretty standard. I'd say this is pretty run-of-the-mill average standard toolkit that comes with most diamond paintings. So let's toss all this back in here. And we're gonna just take a gander at the drills, and we'll probably only pull out the special drills, so. All right, now, let's take a look at these pretty drills. So we'll look at the color palette, and then I'll probably pull out the specialty drills. So again, this is square, but I love this color palette. This is like right up my alley.
Let me see. Oh yeah, yes. Yes.
Enough of a rainbow, but lots of purples and blues. Actually, guys, so I was gonna pull out the specialty drills. I'm actually not going to.
Why not?
I don't want to mess up the packaging.
Oh, that's
because I'm not good at repackaging.
Yeah.
And this isn't our kit, so I don't feel right doing that. So here's what we're gonna do. You can see, so the mystical dust, there's like a pretty teal color. I know there's gonna be a little bit of glare. And then you can barely see a little bit of it, but there's a green color. So that's 703 and 959 is the teal, and 703 is the green. You can see 2 big bags of 996 AB. You can see a little bit right here of the orange AB, which is 742, and then the green AB, which is 704. So normally we do like to show the specialty drills, but just because this isn't our kit and we're returning it, and I can't repackage drills as neatly as I can. All right, so now we're gonna just tuck this stuff to the side over here, and we're gonna take a look at this canvas. So that's the top, right? Yeah. Are you ready to see what this baby looks like? Bam! Oh, it is gorgeous. Oh, wow. It is a lot of confetti, but it is gorgeous.
But it is a good size.
And it will look pretty when it's finished.
That would be beautiful framed.
Oh, that would be. Talk about some pretty art for your wall. Look at that. So this is actually my first time ever seeing and unboxing a Mystical Dream Diamonds kit. I think I've already said that, but if not, I said it again. So let's look at the canvas here a little bit, features. So you do have I already told you it's poured glue, but you do have the perforated and scalloped edges here so it doesn't fray. The back isn't as soft as some companies, but it's still a very good canvas, very thick, very sturdy. At the top, you've got her little logo of Mystical Dream Diamonds. On the bottom left and the top right, you do have a legend on each side. The top right legend has a small photo with it. At the bottom, you've got her website, www.mysticaldreamdiamonds.com, and then your information about the canvas. So Fragmented Blue by Becca Tindol. Again, you're gonna have that little number. Remember I told you it's on the drills, it's on the sticker sheet, it's on the canvas. So if you store things separately, that's how you could find out. And then 65 by 65 centimeters. So this is a good size. For plastic, feels pretty good. Stickiness of the canvas feels good. So, I mean, overall, I would say the quality is definitely good. Let's see, symbols. Her company does light symbols have dark writing and dark symbols have white writing. Tried really hard to say that for you guys. Here's an up close look at some of the canvas. As you can see, you'll see there's quite a bit of confetti, little places of color blocking, but you can just see the symbols are definitely very clear and easy to read from everything I see. Again, not very large sections of color blocking. There's probably like the largest. But again, as I mentioned, this is a computer rendered canvas, so this wasn't unexpected. All right, we're gonna attempt to take a look at where these specialty drills go. As I forewarned, we may miss it. We may not always get everything. We may not get 100% right, but just bear with us. We'll do the best we can so you guys can at least have an idea what you're getting, because there are a ton of those blue. So we're going to start with that green AB, which was 704, and it is the pi symbol. So I see like 3 or 4 here, 3 or 4 here, 3 or 4 here. So basically anywhere you see this changing into the green in the rainbow right here, there's just a couple here and there. Do I see any in the middle? I see like a random one here, a random one here. So they're kind of scattered throughout the green. Like there's a random one there. So they're kind of scattered throughout a couple places in the middle here. Just like one here or there. That orange AB is going to kind of be a little bit like a similar pattern. So as you change into the yellowish orange down here, each of those, there's a good chunk of those ABs. I'll show you so you kind of get an idea. It's the airplane symbol. So right here. So you see how it kind of transitions into that? And that again goes all the way around. Some of them have like, this one has more than this one, that kind of thing. So, I do see again, just like 1 or 2 here or there in the middle, but not anything to overwhelmingly tell you about. All right, that 996 AB, there are 2 bags of that. I'm gonna call it the swirly symbol. I think she calls it like a sideways G. I call it the swirly symbol. So there's lots of that. So anywhere you see this dark blue here, like through here on both sides. So everything's kind of mirrored. So expect it to be kind of similar. It's like it's gonna be here and here, obviously. The blue in the middle here, here, and here. And then lots of it just kind of scattered throughout the outside. So just to show you what that symbol kind of looks like, right here. And then the swirl right there. So there's lots of that scattered throughout the background and into the middle of the swirls on each section. All right. Now we just have our mystical dust left. What is it called? Yeah. So we have a green, and this is 703. And so this is going to be very similar to that green AB and the fact of there's a few in each like green section starting throughout. So you're going to have a lot of specialty drills in this part, like the colored rainbowish part right here as it starts to change colors. And again, the same thing, like 2 here, 2 or 3 here, and they're kind of scattered a couple here and there throughout this middle section. And then last is that like tealish blue, which is 959. And all right, so that one's a lot harder to find. So Robin's got her hand by like 2 or 3 there. So I'm assuming, yeah, so like
somewhere I did. Now
there's a few scattered like around here. And then actually as I see it, I see some, there's like a green shade through here. There's 3 or 4, there's more than 3 or 4. There's several kind of scattered throughout here. Actually, ironically, there's actually some, very few scattered throughout like this green in the middle here. So this is a pretty canvas. If you like to enhance canvases or like add a lot of bling, this would be a gorgeous one to do.
It also really is the perfect size and the framing to get this done. So this is, I've said this before, but I can tell this is one of those canvases that you cannot go by what it looks like. Once you get the drills down, this is going to be absolutely beautiful. Here, I feel like some companies have us a little bit spoiled by having the picture so pretty.
Exactly, looks like what it's going to look like when it's finished. I like the color difference.
Me too. We're working on a canvas like that right now, and like as we're putting the drills down, it's like the canvas, it's like making your own drawing. It's coming to life, and that is what is going to happen with this. So don't be fooled by what this looks like. Wait until you look at the drills being put down. And oh my gosh, it is going to be so pretty. How many colors again?
57, and not a single 310 or 939 in sight. The darkest you get is the R, which is 823.
I'm telling you that. And there's how many? 6 of them, you said? 6.
So, there's 6 or 7 of the different, like her digital art, which do kind of look like They're not mandalas. I can't think of what.
That's what I know. I don't know what. That's why they could think of that they were called. Not by right now.
Mosaic art.
Mosaic art.
So this would be like it is Becca's digital artwork. She's digitally created it. She uses it for her clothes, but it's a pretty like mosaic piece. So if you wanted something that's pretty and colorful, so
I looked at them and I'm like, no, I don't think so. Like, it nothing to do with the confetti, because I'm a confetti and a multi-placing. If you're new, confetti is where you have a lot of colors to put down, and like right here, the confettis is everywhere really on here, but you can do a lot of single placing because there's not a lot of room to do a bunch of colors at once, whereas multi-placing, I mean, right here the J's is the closest. I can see 1, 2, 3. Yeah, right here is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like that you could do multi-placing, which is putting down like 4 drills at one time. Oh, look right here. Good example. That dark color Brittany mentioned, that is a great multi-placing. These R's right here. All this is multi-placing. So, but there's not a lot. So if you are a confetti person, it's for you. Check out Becca's website. She has all kinds of things on her website.
yeah, if you want this on clothing.
Yeah.
So
And I will be unboxing the clothing when I get it.
Yes, and you'll probably be seeing more Mystical Dream Diamonds of some hand-rendered Becca kits if you prefer hand-rendered over computer rendering. So just, you have to be patient. They do, so Mystical Dream Diamonds, a little bit about her since she is one of our sponsors. She is a made-to-order drop shipping company, and so her shipping times are usually like 4 to 6 weeks. I do know that she made a post that her shipping times right now are a little bit longer due to some issues with everything going on that everybody had to encounter with tariffs, and she's working on getting all that situated. So definitely just allow a little bit of grace and time with shipping. If you do want to order from her, as soon as my stuff gets here, I'll share it, I'll unbox it, I'll tell you exactly when I ordered it, when we got it, that kind of thing. So
but yeah. Natalia, thank you so much for letting us share this with everyone, buddy. It really does make me want to go look at them now and reconsider getting one. And you would not get this in time to participate in the Becca Tindol event this year because it's going to August 1st and it's too long to ship. But you could get it and participate in next year's. Or if you have if you're somebody who frames your pieces, again, this would be a beautiful piece to frame.
Very colorful, gorgeous piece. So
follow Mystical Dream Diamonds, lovely small shop. Follow Becca Tindol. Becca has her own shop, so much art with so many companies, and
both gracious sponsors of Visions of the Soul. So
Becca has so much like on her website as well. There's actually a piece she just drew that actually asked if it was for purchase. I probably cannot afford that piece, but I want the artwork for the office. It's like such a mental health meaning to me. But yeah, Natalia, thank you so much, because now you've opened this whole new world to me that I can go look at these pieces.
Yes, thank you, because we now got to see a little bit of a sneak peek of what Mystical Dream Diamonds is like and her quality and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, and normally with the first time we open kits, like I said, we like to show, look at the quality of the drills and stuff. I am not opening these drills because I will not get them back packaged the way that they are.
No.
So when I do get mine, I will take the time to show you guys what the quality looks like, what the specialty drills look like, that kind of thing. So.
But thank you to our wonderful sponsor, to Becca, who this event wouldn't even be happening, and to Natalia, who was gracious enough to let us unbox this.
Yes, thank you to everybody. So definitely stay tuned for more unboxings from Mystical Dream Diamonds and more Visions of the Soul videos.
And so, and I want to say before we go, we have a mascot that's a little bit off camera here, but the mascot's here in my lap. So don't forget to be kind to everybody, both in the real world, in social media, and in the comments section. And we will see you in the next one from Brittany, Robin, and Aiden, the mascot. Bye.